Yeah. Living right here, we talking about nobody but that boy Travis Hunter. He the married girlfriend, as we all know by now. You know what I'm saying? Willie D, the latest person, you know what I'm saying, with a big platform that I've heard, besides Corey Holcomb, discuss this whole mess. And of course, they respected the young man, but at the same time, they had to keep it a whole bean. And while keeping it a whole stack, they spoke for a lot of us. First of all, we all know that I think his girl named Lena, she wasn't interested in Travis. And I'm sure when she did her, background check and her homework and her family helping her do that, you know what I'm saying? They came to a conclusion that, she was messing around with a gold mine. And slowly, you know what I'm saying, but surely, they, she accepted, him as her boyfriend. And as we all know, while she was partying, he was out in the car asleep. You got photos on the net about her lifestyle. We all know his lifestyle. He don't give a damn about nothing but football and going fishing. See, the thing is, they got married recently, and the word in the wind is that there's no prenup, and the content and footage on the internet that's going viral right now is him buying her a $500,000 G-Wagon, along with that, ring and the ceremony. Yeah, all that, of course, everybody in her family is all for it, smiling ear to ear, enjoying, the wedding and all the festivities that came along with it, seeing their child, their family member, their loved one being showered, and it's a win-win. But on the other side of the coin, you got people, in Travis's family, they're not in agreement with the marriage. Of course, they're not in agreement with no prenuptial agreement. And in a nutshell, they're just not with it. You know what I'm saying? And you got footage of, Travis on the internet talking about something else. Don't worry about his girl. I'll be talking about his girl. Go get you a girl and all that. But see, Travis Hunter, at this point, Travis Hunter can't be no more than, let me see, graduated at 17, 18, and he may be 21 years old right now. He may be 21. At that age, it's safe to say that, you're not fully mature. Your brain doesn't have, enough wrinkles in it yet to be, you know what I'm saying, making decisions. I'm not going to say making decisions for yourself, but making decisions without the help of a blood relative. Not only a blood relative, a male blood relative that cares about you. I really want to hear what his father has to say. But I digress. Yeah. Being 21, and we're not going to call him a lame, but all he loves is football and fishing. And you can kind of put that in the green category, especially, observing his mannerisms and, just observing, his whole, aura as a young man, his attitude, how he get down. You can just see it. He just in love with life right now, loving football and going fishing, and you know, he's a professional now. You know, huge contract. But let's get back to the female that he's just married. We don't know her very well, but you can see in a person's eyes and their actions and what they choose to do and say and how they carry themselves and what they do when this happens and when that happens and how they respond. You can kind of pretty much figure out a person, given that, you know, their lives are at the forefront right now, and she or he can't be seen without, you know, photos being taken, video being shot, or, you know, he say, she say, you know. You can pretty much tell that she is well mature than he is. Let's get that out there. Let's get out there. She's well mature than he is. And she has well many people in her corner looking out for her well-being than he has. See, but y'all didn't know that I was going to go here. Yes. Travis Hunter may have been a virgin when he met her. And living in the United States, all we see is exotic women with tattoos and BBLs and breast implants and lashes and hair and lipstick and, you know, living their best life, you know. Like several pictures that are floating around the internet. The web is just, you know, his now wife is on the internet in some outfits that, you know, you wouldn't allow your girl to wear. And he's in clubs where she's doing her thing and he's asleep or he's doing his thing, and you wouldn't allow your girlfriend to do that. But see, with him being a virgin, and of course now they're saying she's pregnant, see, he's only been with one woman. And when you have intercourse with the first person in your life, that's a game changer, life changer, and your feelings definitely change. And Travis is hypnotized right now with her beauty, the sex, and oh my God, this right here is the nail in the coffin and the straw that broke the camel's back. He received from this female, which was his girlfriend, now his wife, and his baby mom, allegedly. When you get from a chick, that is totally different. That's a game changer. See, what happened is she put the poom on first. But see, he had to wait for the... And I just truly believe that she played this game oh so perfect, because I believe she held out on that. She gave him at the right time. You best believe that. And when she started giving him, because you know she held out. She held out on that. Because you know what? I think a little birdie whispered something in her ear. Yeah, she held out on that until the right time. Psh. Yeah. But when she started giving it to him, oh my God, my Lord. She probably was whipping her head like Beyonce did on stage with Jay. And Jay looked at her like, shit now, you know what I'm saying? You showing them, you know what I'm saying? You showing them what, you know what I'm saying? What I get, you know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes. And then she got on stage on all fours and just started whipping her head like a maniac. Yeah. That's what Travis got. And ever since then, his brains literally left his head. Yeah, that's what happened. She put the mouth on him and she putting it on him good. It ain't no turning back. We all know how this gonna happen. We all know that she gonna have everything. She gonna have him on a leash. And basically, he gonna be a little bitch at home and a man on the gridiron. Hey, it is what it is. We've been there. I've been there. That's why I can speak like this. I ain't never speaking on nothing I ain't been through. Yeah. That's what happened. She was very strategic when she put that on him. Yeah. And when she put that on him, yeah. And you know what? It's over. She owns him. But you know what? He's happy. Happy, 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 go lucky. As long as he thinks that that's his woman. You see what I'm saying? As long as she doesn't let her personal business interfere with their marriage, everything is cool. But as soon as Travis gets an inkling, gets any type of hunch on anything, you know what? He may go crazy. He may go nuts. Listen to me now. Listen to what I'm talking about. Listen to what I'm telling you. My experience. Yeah, I done been through it. Yeah, he may go crazy. So, what we can wish for right now is that, you know, they stay together. She keeps her personal business to herself. Keep the post down. You know, the uploads and all the social media. She keeps that to her. You know, keep that to a certain level. Keep it down. Let him fish. Let him fuck. You know, and hopefully, if she does that, he'll have a good 10 years, you know, in the NFL. But if not, you know, their relationship problems, if they occur, may affect his play. Because the obviously the guy's in love. He didn't sign a prenup. He bought a $500,000 truck. Allegedly, she's pregnant. You know, they're married. He don't want to hear nothing negative about her. And, you know, like I said, we gonna wish him the best. But for all us that done been down that road, yeah. Double stack. Winner's 82, bitch.